Hello, you're watching the special program on FIFA brought to you by Dafa News. Yesterday, we witnessed moments of magic from the very best football players in the world. Lewandowski inspired Poland to a 2-0 win over Saudi Arabia. Yes, the same Saudi Arabia which created a havoc against Argentina, but that's a little longer. Assisting the first goal and scoring the second himself elsewhere. We saw the photos of emotional Lewandowski. We saw Mbappe score for fun as defending champ France overcame Denmark to break a long-held champions curse where the defending champions seemingly always exit, I beg your pardon, the World Cup in the group stages. Finally, Lionel Messi, yes, the great Lionel Messi inspired Argentina to a 2-0 win over a stubborn Mexican defense and keeping his hopes for the World Cup alive. In other results, Australia beat Tunisia by a scoreline of 1-0 to maintain their ambitions in this World Cup. Today, we have two of the well-known guests who are joining us to delve deep inside the FIFA. And we have Paulo Silva, who's a Portuguese by descent. He's in India at FC Kokulam, and he's joining us to discuss about the game yesterday. Paulo Silva, if you can hear me, just tell us the things about what you saw yesterday in the French game. Do you think Mbappe created magic?
Hello?
Yes, go on.
Hello.
Paulo.
Good morning, everyone. About the game yesterday, I love it. I think France is again one team of the best ones in the Cup. From the first minute, he's pressing, he circulates the ball fast, try to come to opponent and try to kill him, like I was calling football. And next, you have players magnific like Mbappe, Dembélé. And one more time, Mbappe, for me, it's the player at the moment, one of the greatest players in the World Cup. I believe he's going to be a very, very, very good player, more. And I think France is one of the teams again can win this cup. It's very strong. If it's not Portugal, my country, maybe France, you can do it, and Brazil.
You know, when we saw the goal of Mbappe, one thing really emerged, that he was actually toying with the attack yesterday, and he created those funny moments also in between. Your view on that?
Yes, it's what the supporters like. Why has paid the ticket for go to the stadium is emotion, and Mbappe, he have everything in this moment. It's smell the goal. It's a good cruise, yes, and it's perfect. The second goal for me, it's for Enzo Fernandez. It's magnific. It's 1v1 in the box. Only in the body position he can make this shoot, and he not can give space to players like this quality. And Mbappe for me, it's like I tell you, I'm fan from Mbappe since 3-4 years, and I think this young boy he have everything for being the top in the next years. And only I hope Portugal France in the final, and maybe Portugal win. It's what I expect.
Well, absolutely. You are a Portuguese by descent. You are a true Portugal fan. But tell us a little more about the game of play of the overall teams. You know, we've seen one little distinction here is that teams go really slow in the first 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and after the first half, they explode. Why is there a wait, watch, sussing out the opponent and then suddenly exploding? Is that the norm these days?
It's what I can tell you about Denmark too. It's the football of these days, but France from the first minute, he catch the goal, he catch the ball. He is there for circulation ball, like I tell you, with transitions. And the first goal is a transition, very good. And the next a cruise, and the finish from Mbappe. But Denmark is a team where he's good in the set piece. And you see, he scored a goal. But about the organization offensive from France, it's unbelievable. But
absolutely.
I believe, yeah. What I want to tell you is in the set piece, France, he makes some mistakes every time if he stop balls. France, he have a problem in the defensive.
Just one question from the fan that has come. Yesterday's match, what do you think was the difference? The strategy or the pace of the match? Your view, coach.
What did you ask me about
the strategy match? Of France or the pace, the full press game? What was the basic difference according to you as a coach?
For me as a coach, France's strategy is put the most possible players inside of the box, and the players try to not get too much time the ball in the box, and he finished. And the stagiaire yesterday from France, it's offensive, it's for win. He come from the first minute to try to score a goal, and he's not give space to Denmark for tank. And the moments the Denmark tank, he make problems to France. But in the global, I think France is a team at the moment. He play football offensive 100%. He don't care if he's catch goals, but he come for score.
What makes Dembele so, very statistically and strategically very sharp? What is your view of Dembele, the coach of France?
About this, my personal opinion is Dembele. I can say he's a player. Sometimes he's there, sometimes nobody see him until in the league. I see some games for him. But he's a player with enormous talent. It's really, really super talent player, the Dembele. And he have a lot of opportunities for can be a good player too. And in France, it's so difficult to have a space in the team. And Dembele fighting, and he can do it. And in the same time as a coach, if I have Dembele, I want Dembele more active in the box. And Dembele at the moment, you have Maipé, and Maipé it's like him and more 10. So Dembele is a little bit high, but he play perfect. He's his teammate, he's fighting, he's never give up one ball, and I like him.
We'll shift our focus to Argentina in a while, but before we do that, and before William Young, the coach from the FC Minerva and a Manchester City boy, joins in, I'm going to ask you another question very quickly. What do you think is this stage where the World Cup, where after scoring a goal, the players become very emotional? We saw that yesterday with Lewandowski, we saw that with Messi, we saw that with Ronaldo. In fact, when the Portugal national anthem was playing, he was absolutely emotional. What is it that this place makes a big player?
Yeah, the feeling is who play football and who is in the football, as coach and as player, has suffered a lot. It's emotions, they come in this moment like a release emotion. And it's not easy. You are away from the family all the year. Next you come the cup, you need to stay 3 weeks, 4 weeks there camping. And in the moment you score, you see all your offer, all your work hard in this goal, in this moment. And it's not only the players score, it's everyone. You feel like I make my job. And it's like you go down. And it's not, people think, it's for the TV, it's the play. No, it's really a release. It's really a passion for the game, a passion for the football. And you see who score goal, the team, and the team suffer. You have the same, you feel a little bit down.
Paul, I'm going to hold your thought there. And I'm going to hold your thought there. We've got another guest joining in, again from FC Minerva, William Young, who's joined in. Good morning, William. Your take on Messi, the game, and strategically how they played. Very quick, and then I'm going to shoot you another question.
Good morning. I thought it was the game for Messi to show what he is as a player, and he certainly stepped up. I'm very surprised by Mexico's approach. I thought they were way too defensive, but it was something, a game that Argentina needed to win, and they did for sure.
Absolutely, you said that. We're going to talk about coaches. Coaches, and my favorite topic is coaches, because we have the two of the young coaches with us, William, you and Paulo. Let's take us through the mind of a coach of Mexico, because he's the 6th highest paid coach in the World Cup. Second, he's taken the thing, there was no expectation out of him. He was just out there to take his team to the next level. But yesterday what was displayed was perhaps the most boring, as the fans call it. The most, very imbecile, very slow-paced kind of a game yesterday against the team that was actually down and out in the previous game against Saudi Arabia. Your take on the coach of Mexico, especially coming from the fact that fans' emotions were involved. William.
Yeah, I think it was a very, very strange way to set up. It's a game Mexico, again, had to win, and they start off very defensive, they start off very slow. But it surprised me because Mexico, in terms of the quality they have good quality players. Maybe not ones that are maybe world class.
Right.
Maybe the closest is maybe someone like Chucky Lozano. But they're not quite there. But they should have come with tenacity, with hunger, with desire, with passion. And it looked like they didn't really care. And the thing is, it's a World Cup. Like, you have to go and win these games. You've got no chance. You have to win the games. And if you're not setting out to win a game in a World Cup, there's no point in you being there. Simple as that. And the setup, I'm very surprised by it. Very surprised.
No, that's a very important point. But what do you think would be going in the hearts and the mind of fans as we conclude this discussion? The fans are heartbroken. What are your feelings for them about the Mexican fans?
If I was a Mexican, I'd be very angry because I'd rather lose trying to compete, playing the way that I know we can and being aggressive than what I would just losing by 2-0 and not really attacking or doing anything. It's a very, very strange thing for me. Very strange.
Absolutely strange. Strange it was, Williams, and more so for the Mexican fan. It was heartbreaking because they had spent all their time, effort, energy rooting for their team, which was not even supposed to be making it into the top 8, but they still rallied around.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.